Influential exposed YouTuber and social media newsbringer suspended from Twitter for criticism of a government institution. It's pretty spooky. Stick around. Hey, what's happening, everybody? Tommy C here, Josh McCoy News. If you just like, hopefully I can sub. But let's go forward. Memology 101. Someone who I consider probably the most influential news guy or whatever it is we do over here. I hesitate to call any of us journalists, including the great Keemstar. In fact, I hesitate to call most journalists. No, he's not the... No, I probably shouldn't say he's the most influential, but he's definitely... He is the second most influential besides Drama Alert. He's got a really big bullhorn, and people hear him. And English isn't even his first language, and people really connect with his videos. It's a good, quick way to get social media news, and he breaks a ton of stories. So yeah, that's how Memology. I can see him at this stage being a threat because he does have influence in this community. Like I said, second only Drama Alert at this stage. He got suspended from Twitter, which is not a surprise. The reason is pretty disturbing, though. Again, Memology, probably he was an exposed YouTuber. He got famous through the Better Health situation, and then he kind of went on and developed into something completely different. He breaks drama stories. He goes a lot of different places, and he always has the backdrop of his favorite human being in the world, Dark Side Phil. But that all aside, yeah, let's go over his video. I'm gonna just let's do a react to his video, and I have a lot to say about this. I recently criticized the Cheshire Police Department, and that's what's so disturbing about this. So what does he write here? Today marks Pronouns Day, seeking to make sharing and educating and respecting personal pronouns commonplace. Now, I don't know if there is a I know there is some sort of something on the books in Canada about pronouns. Obviously, we're trying to normalize it by having the police department, by having a police officer talk about Pronoun Day. It actually puts a little force on it, which we are getting to the realm of compelled speech in the West. The West. But that being all said, Memology says crimes, hundreds of them still unsolved. Better focus on personal pronouns. Cheshire Police, what a joke. Yeah. I think that's a legitimate criticism. I think displaying some kind of anger towards it. Memology lives in South America, but I don't see what that means. If that makes a difference or not. I find it disturbing that someone in the Western world would be encouraging things like Pronouns Day. It's a police. We're appointing a police woman or police person to, low key say, you better not be rude. Watch this.
Today is International Pronouns Day, which is a day particularly important to people who identify as transgender or gender non-conforming. Being misgendered can have a huge impact on somebody and their personal well-being. It also can be used as a form of abuse for somebody, and that just isn't right. Today is about raising awareness, getting people to have conversations, and understanding.
Today's about threatening people who, like myself, refuse to enter this dance of personal pronouns. Now, I would never recommend that anybody go to a transgender person and deliberately call them out and say, you're not a man, you're not a woman. I think that's just an utter waste of time, but I don't think somebody should be imprisoned and fined for it. And I see what Memology sees here. This is disturbing. This is a police official talking about something that is not that important. Hurt feelings are not that important. And that's what we're talking about, that. We're criminalizing hurt feelings, or hurting feelings, rather. And we're having a cop say it. And you can see the if you look at the cop, she's wearing, I think it says LGBT ally. We have a situation where the police department has been politicized and involving itself in a political movement like the LGBT movement. This is disturbing. This is extremely disturbing. I mean, God, we've heard all this crap about China and or at least from Blizzard, not allowed to make political statements because that's not what we do. Should the police department really be doing that? I know it's illegal for a soldier to do it, having been one. Why are you politicizing the police departments? And if you're saying, well, I'm American, I don't care, it's coming. It's already in the Great White North. It's coming.
Why it is so important to understand the pronouns that somebody wishes to be used for them. Have a good day.
But you get the point. This is pronouns or else. But Tommy, she didn't say that. Wait a minute. Didn't somebody knock on the a door of that guy that hates Count Dankula because he dead named somebody? Didn't the police knock on his door? We are having the police in Europe enforce speech codes. This is the idea, is only normalizing this. And just by magic, I don't know if the Cheshire Police Department had anything to do with this, but just by magic, without calling anybody names, without saying any kind of anti-LGBTP, FUCKYOU slur, he loses Twitter. Look, I think Memology would be fine. It's a real pain in the ass to connect with other YouTubers if you don't have Twitter. And I just, although I've spoken to Memology before, I don't think he's not one to run with clicks. So I really think he'll be fine. I hope so. But as far as communicating with others and working with others, which he does do from time to time, he'll definitely hear us out. And I know he's been really good to Nick as far as promoting his videos. The point is, Memology is going to be fine. I'm sure he's going to go on and keep doing what he's doing. People really love what he does. He's almost up to 200K. But I guess the bigger story is not his Twitter account. It's that, we're normalizing compelled speech by law. Now, look, whether it's illegal or illegal to call somebody their pronoun that they wish not to be called, I'll let the comment section, folks from the UK, fix me on that one. But do you really believe you have a policeman wearing LGBT colors on her uniform? There's no doubt that that's the political movement. This has been politicized. And that person is saying, this is not right. She didn't say it was illegal. She said it's not right. The message is clear. And look, when people see sort of in the corner of their eye a cop talking like that, I guess it's illegal. So yeah, we're normalizing compelled speech. We're criminalizing being offensive. And I'm sorry, in a normal open free society, being offensive is an absolute must. Because it's impossible to get to the truth unless you risk offense. And, of course, there's the other end of that. The folks in power can stifle criticism by saying everything's offensive. When a cop tells you not to do something, you shouldn't do this. Whether it's against the law or not, it's a powerful message, and that's why this woman's being used. And she's also frightening. She looks like fucking Nurse Ratched from goddamn One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Bye.